next.
Welcome to Market Survey, your weekly guide to the pulse of trade and daily living in Benin City. The festive season is traditionally a period of high demand and breaks sales in markets across the country. As families prepare for celebrations, traders often expect increased patronage and higher turnover. However, this season presents a different picture. While some goods are now selling at slightly reduced prices, the level of demand does not reflect the usual festive rush. On this edition of Market Survey, we examine how the festive season is affecting the prices of goods and the buying power of consumers.
How this December now they affect prices for markets?
I dey affect where don't they buy? Money no dey. Don't they buy? See yesterday I don't say. I just dey. I don't say market no dey. Because of this, everybody they keep on. I know about they keep on. They say they burn up. They know they say.
Well, now December we then everybody supposed they buy things.
This December is supposed don't move. Everybody they boss, but they buy. But me now I don't. I cause surprise. I don't know they buy. No market. Because of that last year now, everybody guys they laugh. But no, nothing. My body they pay me now because I never say.
What make you feel say the market they dance? But say now even December now we day.
Because what I say the T2 day. Because last year now all this open now they say 1, 2 everybody buy. Now 1.8. Who knows about this heat? You go say one buy soap. I want somebody buy something. Go say one buy clothes. Now so the food got to eat. Go na wala. See fishy, everything.
So what you feel say government fit do to make sales increase?
What say I say they fit do now? Make they help us. All this thing make it come down small. If it come down small, everybody. If you get like 3,000, I go not waiting want see bye. Everybody go see mileage. You go see say. You go see happy. Make this is too dear. Make they help us carry down small. Everybody go see happy. You go see buy. I beg.
Market be how prices for things be?
Things for markets as it's been, so it's be. I don't see the difference. What it be say day. It will be like say the past itself. Because it will better pass this one. Be say we say na December they call her. But then a general they call them. Me no call understand you.
So now things now not they fair.
See now only rise where be say office say it drops more. The many things you see market now. This me they see people now. Not they see money. She's more in now. She now look at the look. So I don't see how the Christmas they be my sister.
No, it affects sales. People they can't they buy. People don't reduce.
Do you see people for market? I know they see anybody. If you even see person say no go see money. As I share for yes this morning, I never would ever say one. May they take one for his side. I never should take one for his side. So the thing know the correct person say who even they market say who they have say better pass who they will be say who they market.
So what if you say government fit do to take?
I bet if government be say they will fear airports for this thing because the tea it not too much. May they bring prices, especially if diesel cheap. Many things go come down because the diesel not cheap. I be say person who be say carry enough money now take go carry buy diesel go. The I expect say the price go take cheap. Okay, let's say maybe for instance now they buy diesel of 30 liters and maybe like 30,000 now. Then you go somewhere and you go carry and that one I no go carry you go come. You must buy another one. Then should be you call the price for what it be say carry. So now make be say the thing they affect us. I beg, may they carry all those things down.
People they look how they meat be plenty for their eyes, but they know say everything where they so quantity and quality they. So some meat you get quality, that is why they cost. Some when you not get quality now quantity, that's why it's still many but small money. So that is why I tell you say meat you not get normal price.
Okay. Even with the different prices and because of the different type of meat.
Yeah.
Overall, if you say the prices for all of them don't increase, don't top.
And the price now, increase as like before. The money they come down small. But the main problem with the person for market now, people don't get money for their hand. Now manage with the manager.
Yeah.
As he come meet also, just we sit down with the look for the meat. We don't see customer to seller. So we dey wait for buyer now. I don't know whether you go buy many, carry and go your house. As the country be now, money everybody they cry for money. That even the government they say money no dey. So what of the where would they look for government when them bring the money for workers then go come meet us for market? That is the problem. Yes.
So now if you say now the solution is for government to release money, people come back.
Yes. Solution is there for the government. The only government release money, and so people don't go enter market. Everybody go get happy because the buyer and the seller, if your money no day, we are not there happy. If you want to buy something, you not get money for your hand. Small thing you go provoke you. If you want to sell, you know see buyer. Small thing you go provoke you. That is why the government release money. Everybody go there happy.
How the business?
They're fine, we thank God.
Now Christmas season now we dey, so how prices for market be?
Prices for market good, things cheap. I must confess for that one. But market not there. Market not there at all. Since where we they do Christmas, this one is different. Market not there outside, no money. Things cheap, rice don't come down. Many things don't come down, but people where they buy and they're not there. Now I be waiting, we just pass through so now. By this time now, as it's morning, I sit down with day. No people they buy something. You know they sit there. They will say some will say the thing be good, but that money not rich, he not get money. We not gonna know what it costs that one.
But compared to last year Christmas and now, difference dey.
Market not there, but something cheap.
What make you feel say market no dey? Why people not come they buy? Because this one na celebration time. People suppose come they buy things for house.
Many people say money not there. They say money not there. Now just be the problem where people they complain. Who want buy full bottle of oil? You go say you want to go for half. So maybe they look whether before the deadline, whether where that money hide, it go come and now we they hope so.
But if you say government if do anything to take help this kind of situation so that people get money to come buy things for market.
As they bring things down, may government see help people, may that money whether it not reach for the workers we not know, may they see increase them for them. May we they see money. Things do now. Government try for this one.
Findings from our interview show a mixed situation this festive season. Although the prices of some goods have reduced compared to previous weeks, traders say demand remains low. Many sellers lament that customers are buying less despite the season, usually known for increased spending and higher sales. Rising living costs and reduced purchasing power have reduced the influence of consumer behavior, forcing many households to cut down on festive shopping. While the slight drop in prices have brought some relief to buyers, traders say the lack of patronage is a major concern, especially during a period that should be profitable. As the festive season progresses, both sellers and consumers continue to adjust economic realities shaping market activities. As findings from the interview clearly show, the festive season has brought a noticeable reduction in the prices of some goods. Under normal circumstances, such a development would lead to increased buying and heightened price activity. However, this season tells a different story. Despite the drop in prices, traders say patronage remains low. Many customers now approach the market with caution, carefully selecting what to buy and limiting their purchases to small quantities. The usual festive rush, marked by bulk buying and steady sales, has largely been absent. For many traders, the situation has been both frustrating and worrying. The festive period is traditionally seen as a time to make profit, recover earlier losses, and prepare for the new year. This year, however, traders say they spend long hours waiting for customers, often selling far less than expected by the end of the day. Some sellers say they have reduced prices repeatedly in an effort to attract buyers, sometimes selling at very slim margins. Others express concern over unsold goods, especially items that are perishable, as the risk of spoilage continues to threaten their livelihood. This shift in spending behavior has had a direct impact on demand. Even with reduced prices, the lack of disposable income means that lower costs alone are not enough to stimulate increased buying. traders say the gap between prices and purchasing power remains wide. As the festive season progresses, the mood in the market reflects this reality. While there is some level of activity, it falls short of the vibrant atmosphere usually associated with this period. The excitement of festive sales has been replaced by cautious transaction and measured spending. In the end, the situation highlights a broader economic challenge. Reduced prices may offer temporary relief, but without improved consumer purchasing power, demand is likely to remain low. For now, the traders continue to adjust to the realities of the season, navigating a festive period that is traditionally joyful but economically restrained.
From traders and consumers here in the market that prices of goods are now affordable compared to last time, but the only problem is that there is no money to come and purchase for this festive season. And that's all on today's episode of Market Survey. I am Stephanie Notoriua. Many thanks for staying tuned.
Top on the list of the initiates was the eldest son of the Esama of Benin and former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Nosakare Igbenedion. 11 of his siblings, namely Bright Ayamekwe Igbenedion, Honorable Charles Osenwige Igbenedion, Peter Osawari Igbenedion, Dr. Fred Osanwi Igbenedion, Barrister Mike Osarene Igbenedion, Efosa Douglas Igbenedion, Ukponwa Enes Igbenedion, Osawe Igbenedion, Edosa Igbenedion, Dr. Daniel Omorige Igbenedion, Agbon Steve Igbenedion, as well as the Executive Director Operations, ITV and Radio, Chief Elder Ugbeide Nwonse. It was a vital aspect of Okada community's cultural heritage, which emphasized the significance of age, responsibility, and community service. over 50 notable sons of Okada were also initiated. According to tradition and customs, those initiated, dressed in white traditional attire, were made to undergo some rituals, while the Odionwe pronounces blessings on them and assisted them to take a seat with the elders.
The man went out to bring in thugs to come and beat her.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, do you think women would have seen that and still want to speak?
Really, we're talking about. That's what I said. So when they bullied her,
Yeah.
if she's not bold enough, she will shut up.
What is your advice for girls out there that are so desperate to be married?
We women, we have to be really intentional about our parenting.
If you know a child is being abused, or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
People barely even breathe when they are going for a shrebi and something.
Party.
You have to be
They can't
smart.
sit
If
down.
you see where they are dressing them up or dragging on both sides, you cannot breathe. And these women will stay in those events for hours just to keep up with that beauty trend.
Is that healthy?
That's not healthy.
I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels, and we're reaching you live from our Lagos Network studio. Of course, Women in Conversation is a program designed for women to discuss about themselves.
Some days, there comes the Ugemobo Festival, which the Oba celebrates outside the palace gate. A pavilion is built of red cloth where rites are performed to drive away all evil spirits still unsatisfied by the year's sacrifices. The Ugemobo Festival is to commemorate an event in Benin history which dates back to 1504 AD.
Yari yari, Oba Tope!
The Oba of Benin added a colorful mood to the year's celebration as he walks round the city center amidst cheers. the Ekoko masquerades from Ute village, whose cult is connected with Obaeware and his mother, Elere, appear on this occasion to bless the Oba. Ekoko is a ritual masquerade that dances to please the guests and the Oba.
ITV, certainly the best. viewers, welcome to Viewpoint on ITV. I am Caroline Okonji, and it is that program that gives you and I opportunity to talk about some of the trending issues in the country and how it affects us as citizens. So today we're going to be talking about the withdrawal of police personnel from very important personalities in the country and how it's going to be affecting us as individuals, or better still, how it's going to impact us as citizens. And then again, the debates on legalizing gun ownership. So let's go talk to some persons and hear what they have to say in regards to this topic. It is Viewpoint on ITV. I am Caroline Okonji.
The Nigeria security architecture, I think it is a very, very wrong approach at this time. When you talk about developed countries and thinking of how police operate, the environments are not the same. First, we do not have good roads. That when you call for police in an emergency response, if it's like in the developed countries, you see police appearing within minutes. You hear of cases of assassinations in places like America. It's only a matter of days they will find the killers of those people. Those are not the situations in Nigeria. People kidnap people in their houses, people kill people on the way, they don't even know who the killers are. The only thing too that also makes some of these people not to be on the road is the simple reason that when they know that there are escorts following some VIPs and some people on the way, they know that it's possible that at some point they will see unexpected police presence. But when they now get to the point where they now say, no, they cannot go with police and then the road is free and all that, you are only inviting terror back to us. If I'm traveling on the way and I know I'm licensed to have a gun in my car, some other persons are coming, and maybe we run into hoodlums, and they know that out of these 20 cars, there's a likelihood that 15 to 16 have arms in them. That will also create that sense of security for the people that are involved. So I just think that it is, yes, the idea to say let's have police at different points is there, but the architecture and infrastructure to support such an idea, we don't have it yet. You don't have drones flying everywhere. If you are overseas, you press a button in your house, they know it is emergency. The police will come, condone off your area, and the people cannot even escape. The police right now, as they are, first, there are no vehicles, they are not well equipped, so how do you even do it? I think that the decision by Mr. President needs to be reviewed.
I see it as a right development based on this issue that the president has made concerning police should be withdrawn from notable personalities that are in our society. You discover that for the police to be able to combat insecurity, we have less police in the society. Most of all these notable personality, you just discover that one person will be having 10 police. 10 police. If one particular person is having a police, about 10 attached to him, and the common man has no security to be attached to him, he has no security to be attached to him, then what is the fate of the masses? But to my own take, with this direction, this step that the president has taken, that all police official, army and the officials should be withdrawn from notable personality, is a welcome development, so that these officers will be able to go to the city, go to the street, go to the rural area to be able to combat these bandits. Because if all this caliber of men, notable personality, are be giving policemen policemen are attached to them, it will not be a wake-up development. But if they withdraw them, everyone, all hands will now be on deck to fight insurgency, to fight bandits. But when these men are secured, they will feel less concerned about the masses. I believe that with this step that the president has taken is a very good step, so that security for lives and property concerning the common man will be appreciated. On these aspects, it has advantage and it also have disadvantage. It is good for people to have self-defense against this insecurity. But the other way around, when every man is given that license to get a gun or harm himself against attack, sometimes most people will not use it for self-protection, but rather they will begin to use it for destructive activities, like going into using it to embark on armed robbery and different. If somebody offends somebody, he can just bring out his gun and do killing. That is why it will not be encouraged. But the only advantage for the government is that let them employ more hands. Let them get more securities, people, recruit them, train them, tell them what to do, the rules and the don'ts that will govern their security apparatus. All these things should be put in place. Then with more and being employed and well paid, I believe that with all this, they can be able to contain this insurgency and bandits in our country.
We all know that the constitutional role of the police is the protection of lives and property. And like the president has rightly stated, the protection of lives of Nigerians are very paramount. And like the VIPs are still part of the citizens that the police is constitutionally empowered to protect. But you also realize from where the president is coming from, these VIPs form more or less like less than 10% of the larger population of Nigerians. And in that light, he feels that more attention should be given to the masses, to the larger population of Nigeria who are now faced with the challenges of insecurity, while also trying to address the manpower need of the Nigerian police. So in that regard, I totally support that directives that all available manpower now should be channeled towards the protection of the majority of Nigerians outside the VIPs that took a chunk of that number. Looking at on the rights of Nigerians to own guns, I still believe that Nigeria is not yet ripe enough for such. Even countries where they have such policies, they are trying to go back. If you see what is going on in America now, they are even trying to look at gun rights laws to see how it can be reviewed. So it's not a policy that has worked or that has been sustained in even where it is currently in force. So for Nigeria, it is not just our only gun that will solve the problem of insecurity. I can tell you, with the kind of anger, with the kind of issues we have now, if Nigerians own guns, they will be using it to settle personal scores, not even the insecurities now. So that might not really solve the problem. I think solving the problem, we need to go into community policing, volunteer security, seeing how well we can domesticate security, make security the duty of everybody, not necessarily a centralized arm of government like you have the centralized police now. So with that, I believe we can substantially bring down, if not to a barest minimum, the current challenges we have now. So it's not really whether we carry guns or not that would solve it, no.
It is a very good thing that the president is actually looking at how he can, curb security by having a lot of, security personnel on ground. But, if you have to fight insecurity by creating another level of insecurity, that's a very big problem, all right? Yes, we know that the VIPs have a lot of this, security escort with them. But if you look at this person too, they are human beings. And, somebody who has that kind of, level of position requires some level of security, around him. So for me, I will not, totally say that it is okay to withdraw all the, security personnel from the VIP. No, I do not think that's the best way to go. Instead, I think they should look for a way to have more persons in the force, in the military, in the police, and every other security agencies that can help, in this insecurity. Because the VIP are human beings. The right to own a gun, I really do not think that Nigeria is matured for such a thing. Yes, we have that in some developed countries like America, but I do not, advise that such law should be put here in Nigeria, because a lot of persons are going to take advantage of this particular, situation, and they use it to do other very, very, malicious activities. So I do not believe that Nigeria is ripe for, self-ownership of gun at this particular point in time.
Insecurity in Nigeria has eaten so deep into the life and well-being of Nigerians. Like in the area of business, it has affected us a lot. Like, for example, those our mothers who travel to village markets in this season of December, where they travel to buy plantain, yams, and others. We see many of them were unable to do this because of the insecurity. And that has also affected their own family, because they will not be able to provide for them because they were unable to do their business the way it ought to be. Like those of us in the real estate sectors, I think it affected us the more, because this is one of the most funny December I've ever experienced, whereby our brothers and sisters in diaspora, they are scared to return home to celebrate with us. And after they have saved this money, and they buy property at the end of the year, so that at least they will not count on one thing that they have achieved. But this time, many of them, they give up. Instead of coming to Edo State or or Nigeria to buy property, you will hear them saying that they want to go to places like Singapore, places like Spain. They will tell you the money they will use to buy property in Abuja, like maybe 350 million, 150 million, 200 million, is enough for them to get property in Spain. And that property in Spain will give them high return of investment than the property in Nigeria. And another thing that affected those in diaspora and the VIPs, let me use that word, very important personalities in our country, is the new law that has been passed by the president, that police personnel should be withdrawn from this set of persons. And the current situation of insecurity in Nigeria, so these persons, they will not be free to come in, because it's as if them coming in, they have signed their death sentence because the security is a threat to them. And at the same time, the police personnel that would have been of assistance to them to guide them is being withdrawn. So it's just as if they want to jump into a hot fry pan. So these ones is what stopped them from not coming to Nigeria, and it affected our business a lot. So those persons we are all to care for, these things restrict us to do a lot for our loved ones. Because if you don't sell property to get money, so there's no way you are going to spend money. So if you check, though we are having traffic and all these around, but the truth is that the well-being, the lifestyle of these our citizens is being compromised, because insecurity has cost them a lot. If the guns is being legalized to every citizen, it's going to cause more havoc at this initial stage. So I believe instead of legalizing gun to individuals, let's recruit more local security personnel that understand this terrain of this environment, because a stranger will not know my community more than me. So if they empower these personnel, give them good sophisticated weapon that they can use to withstand these perpetrators, the criminals, it will be able to at least help us a lot. So owning a gun or legalizing gun to Nigerians, you know, Africans, there's a way we think. Even some of the trained policemen that they are handling weapons, we see what happens after some of them have taken what they are not supposed to take. After they get, when their adrenaline get high, when they are angry, we see how they misuse the gun. So now legalizing gun for a trained person, a civilian, is going to cause more havoc and disaster to us. So I'm not in support of that.
While the opinions of our respondent varies, and some think that the statement by the president to withdraw police personnel from VIPs in the country in order to combat crime, some are also saying that it is not a welcome development. But in all of this, the security of citizens and properties should be a priority. That is what people are clamoring for, and it is something that should be done in order for lives and property of citizens to be secured and for security to be guaranteed. It is Viewpoint on ITV. I am Caroline Okonji. Many thanks for watching.
ITV, certainly the best.
àjúwà ọba àtọ́pẹ́. Àjúwà ọba àtọ́pẹ́ yìí.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program, Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain, which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
Oṣòdì aṣáájú ẹ̀ ọbẹ̀ ẹ̀dọ́pẹ́ ẹ̀.